Hey guys, what's up? What's going on, man? Welcome to Sports Talk with your boy Rical. How you doing? Happy Monday, Tuesday in most places. Appreciate the love, man. Before we talk about Colin Kaepernick, who had almost 13,000 yards in 6 seasons in the NFL, almost 75 touchdown, 13,000 yards, almost 13,000 yards passing, not including rushing yards. He threw for almost 75 touchdowns, not including rushing touchdowns. Before we talk about that, right? Charger fans, Jim Harbaugh, who's the new head coach, and again, I appreciate the subscription for all Charger fans. I appreciate all of you guys subscribing. Jim Harbaugh, who he wants to stay, he's going off on people talking about Justin Herbert, but he wants to stay in a trailer at the facility. He doesn't want to buy a house. He doesn't want to stay in a hotel. He want to stay. He want to get his trailer. Well, it's not gonna be a regular trailer, but it's gonna be customized, of course. Shower, bathroom, all that stuff. Him and his family to stay in. Right there, he could walk into this facility. That's what he wants to be, and he's been talking. Him and Justin Herbert are talking to work. This offseason gonna be, by the time they're ready for mini camp, whatever, training camp, all that stuff. Justin Herbert will be on board with the playbook because they're already together, meeting, sitting out together, crafting. This is what he does best. This is what this play, these type of plays you didn't do well on. You didn't pivot enough. Your back foot was this and that. But so he's having those conversations right now. Jim Harbaugh having those conversations right now with Justin Herbert to get him ready. So him staying having a trailer to stay by the facility, to stay at the facility, that's gonna be huge. The fan, that's gonna be heavily security though. You gotta have security there because the fans just going there. I think that'll be gated to make sure no one's going there just but his people. But he wants to be there to be able to have a better relationship with the players and to be able to be there, be available. Chad Johnson Ochocinco did that with Cincinnati. He lived inside the facility. He didn't get an apartment somewhere else. He stayed there to train. You have everything there at the facility. You have all the the best nutritionists, all the food, all the stuff is there. Your shower, you don't have to spend money, But anyway, man, I already said it. Jim Harbaugh, as a coach, he is there. Here's another thing that you may not hear. You're not gonna hear it anytime soon. Well, after the draft, you will hear that. But let me put it out there. I got clearance to say it, so I'm gonna say it. I was holding it back. I didn't want to say it too soon, but I was told, hey, it's all good. You could say it. Colin Kaepernick will be a Charger. Colin Kaepernick will join the Los Angeles Chargers, the San Diego Chargers, as a backup quarterback. Jim Harbaugh already have a conversation with him and told him, hey, you could come in and be the backup for Justin Herbert. He's been to Michigan. He's done the transition. It would be like a quarterback coach, so to speak. That would be the transition for him, right? To be there, like a mentor, so to speak, because Colin Kaepernick already understand. He's been in the Jim Harbaugh system for six years. He understands that system. He know it pretty well, and he ran it pretty well. So who better to be there to mentor Justin Herbert to say, hey, this is what you need to do, the lower nuances or the lower stuff. So Colin Kaepernick, who was very successful as an NFL quarterback, people are upset with him with the kneeling and all that stuff, but that was normal. He wasn't kneeling against the flag, people. He was kneeling against police brutality, all the stuff. A lot of people done that. So for you guys to say, oh, I'm not gonna do this and that, because he disrespected the flag. It had nothing to do with the flag, and you know that. You know what I mean? So are you telling me this is a man who said, hey, I'm gonna fight? He gave up everything he had. He didn't have to. A multi-millionaire gave up everything he had for a cause to say, hey, as a black man in America, we're being persecuted, we're being targeted. So are you okay? So for when you tell me, oh, I'm not gonna watch, I don't want him in the NFL. Yes, he was blackballed by the NFL because, hey, he did that. They pay him a certain amount of money, so you wouldn't, they did it. But Jim Harbaugh, that was a conversation he had with the owners. He said, hey, I'm gonna bring in whoever I want to bring. I'm gonna bring Colin Kaepernick, and that was a conversation he had with them. Coming in, and they were like, okay. They didn't want to fall back on Mike Vrabel. They wanted Jim Harbaugh from the beginning. The same thing you see Mike Vrabel, all those guys are not coming in, not getting a job like that. They're gonna be defensive coordinators. You know what I mean? You see Bill Belichick, his ego was too big. He could have stayed. He had the job. Arthur Blank gave him the job, the Atlanta Falcons job. He had the job. All he had to do, check his ego at the door. But no, he wanted to be the GM. He wanted to be. You already have a GM. And then the GM was willing to give him some power, but he wanted full control of player personnel. You know what I mean? You can hire your coaches, but the players, look at the track record, Bill. You haven't, you getting credit for picking Tom Brady. You know what I mean? But come on, man. So the coach, the GM was willing. Again, that's from the same tree, the same Bill Belichick tree. He was willing to give up power, but the ego was too much. But anyway, Colin Kaepernick will be on the Chargers roster as the backup for Justin Herbert. He's gonna transition into an assistant, like an assistant coach, so to speak. He's gonna be there like the quarterback coach on the sideline, working with Justin Herbert. Of course, in the event Justin Herbert get hurt, of course he's gonna step in to lead the team, to lead the Chargers to the promised land, to the championship. He's ready for that, but he knows his role will be there to mentor Justin Herbert. So he's gonna sign with him. Jim Harbaugh will sign him. He's gonna be the backup to Justin Herbert. But then if he's gonna transition and to when it's time for him to retire, he'll be the quarterback coach for the Chargers. He'll be there, and possibly, who knows? I don't think that he would want to leave. That was a conversation. You're not coming in to be the starter. Are you okay with that was a commitment, that was a conversation that they had a long talk over dinner, and he agreed. He said, okay, I will be a backup to Justin Herbert, and potentially when things don't when things down the line, he will be the transition to coaching, but he will be like the voice in the locker room. Like he will be Jim Harbaugh's voice in the room, in the quarterback room, because he run that system. He know the system pretty well. He's very successful in the system, so that would be something to be able to do that. But anyway, man, hey, I appreciate the love, man. You guys been with the comments. So far, I've been doing this a little bit. I've done it when I'm driving to work, when I'm driving home. And sometimes I don't have the time, when I'm home. But I appreciate you guys with the comments and the views. I appreciate you helping me grow this channel. So far, 40,000 people have viewed my videos. I appreciate it. 40,000 of you guys have come to the channel to view it, and I know that the subscription doesn't reflect on that. And I'm hoping that it does. I'm hoping that it does. Again, we're growing this. We're trying to do this. There's many things we're trying, and this is one of them. This is a way for me to communicate with you guys, talk sports. You pick the sports. You pick what you would like to hear. Of course, we will work on that. But You know, it is good that again 40,000 of you guys have check out the channel, and you know, I would love that, you know, for that to translate in a subscription, which is free, you know, and I'm hoping that it will. All right, thank you for the love, man. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for sharing the channel. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everything you've done for me, so, you know, thus far. You know, we're growing. You know, we don't edit stuff. You know, of course, eventually, you know, for the intro, we're gonna have the intro music, the introduction, all the stuff. You know, I have to you know, make time to do that. But the background, all that stuff, you know, we'll do what we gotta do. But I appreciate the love. I appreciate. I hope that you could, you know, you could share, keep sharing it, and I hope that you know, I could eventually be in an algorithm with YouTube where everybody's able to see it. You know, the goal is to get 10 billion subscribers. You know, the goal is to get 10 billion subscribers, and that's the goal, to be able to talk, to do what we got to do. All right, sports talk with your boy Rical, and I appreciate the love, man. Thank you, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following me. Thank you for your comments, good, bad, on it, and different. I love it all. I love it all. You know, you come in, whatever you say, I respond, and you know, and don't be mad at me if I don't respond on time. Sometimes, you know, I have a job. I have a job. I have a family. I'm moving around. You know, all of the above, man. So, that's why you see I'm in the car. You know what I mean? I didn't have time to do all that stuff. You know, and but I appreciate you guys for what you do. Again, you hear it here first, man. This channel is a channel for you to get news. You know, again, I share information as they come, and when I'm allowed to share them, and I have. But again, Colin Kaepernick to the Chargers. You know, hey, for those of you who say the guy doesn't deserve a chance, you're a fool. The guy deserves a chance, man. He's done his time. He didn't get in trouble. He did what he needed to do for injustice in this country. You know, against police brutality, against black people, all the stuff. You know, so for you to tell me it's about the flag, he's not disrespecting the flag. You know, and that's all. Anyway, man, sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Peace out.